Hello all, good morning, good evening or good afternoon. As we are talking about Business Central 2024 release wave 2, aka Business Central 25, let's talk about what's new for the developers in the VS Code. So now with Business Central 25 and for sure and higher, AL Explorer will support Wildcard. Now this is the first release with the Wildcard support. So as of today, there are only 2 wildcard supports. So don't be that much happy, but I like to be happy because as we see this coming up, sooner than later, more wildcards will be supported. So in this particular video, we'll try to understand what those wildcards are, how we use them, and what was happening before this, and what these wildcards will help you with. So in summary, Microsoft have announced that for the search functionality within AL Explorer, Microsoft will start supporting 2 wildcards. One is star and another is question mark. Star means 0 or more characters. That's the common wildcard, and question mark means a single character. So let's see it. First, I have not enabled the AL extension for the BC25, so I'm still on 24. So if you go on AL Explorer and you don't know, let's assume the name of vendor table, you just know that it's something called vend, and you think there is something else. So as soon as you start using wildcard in AL Explorer as of today, it kind of says no rows, which makes sense. Or if you know that there is a R but you don't know what's in the middle and you want to find anything which starts with vend and there is one word and then there is an R, that's again a wildcard which is not supported till Business Central 24. So what we are going to do is I'm going back to my AL extension management and switch this to pre-release version. Now I'm doing it right now. If you're watching it later, don't worry about it, you don't have to do it. I'm just doing it because right now it's time where the BC25 is not out. But if you're watching it later, don't worry about it. But now if you look at it, as soon as I updated my extension to the previous pre-release version, or aka BC25 and higher supported, the wildcard question mark is supported. At the same time, when I do in star, it shows me all the table where there is a vend and any other word after that. Now understand it like this. So if you use, let's say, vendor star, then it'll look for any files which starts with vendor, right? So I can do something like this, and anything that is starting with vendor will show up. If I just place this star at the beginning of it and then say vendor, then any word which ends with vendor will be displayed here, right? So all these words are ending with the vendor. If I'm looking for, let's say, if I put this star in the middle and say I'm looking for vendor card, what will happen? Anything that has word vendor and then which begins with vendor, ends with card, and there can be any number of words in the middle, which all will be shown here. If you are looking for anything that somewhere contains vendor, then you can do it like this, and it'll show you all the objects that has any presence of these words in the same sequence. So now AL Explorer, I'm pretty sure everybody uses it day in and day out. If you're not, and if you're restricting to a custom extension, I prefer you coming here because then you have options to group these objects by namespaces, so you can see it, or you can see it based on modules, and then you can see it based on related tables. So it's kind of all sorted out, and if you have working on a workspace or multiple projects, it lets you filter that out also, and you can specifically look for a specific app or an application. So right now I have filtered all my results for the base application, and I would like to group it by type. So it shows me everything. If I'm searching for this on the system application, then I can filter on it. So you get more flexibility on it. Additionally, you can mark certain objects as your favorite because you are working on them day in and day out, and then that will be easier for you to find those objects. So that it's available with the release, and values will be displayed as said. So what else is there? Let me think about it. Am I missing something into this? No. So we haven't seen the uses of the question mark. So let's say if I'm looking for vendor, and then I don't know what's there. So let's say vendor, and let's do ledger, something like this. Yeah. So now what will happen, it is looking for anything that starts with anything, but then there is a word vendor, and then there is a space, and then there is an one specific character and a space, and then the star, which means anything. So that's how you can use the question mark symbol. Like if you are looking for fixed asset and you don't know, so you can do a fixed asset. Okay, asset, and it'll kind of filter it out for you. If you're looking for anything that ends with et, just put in star at the end, and you'll be able to see anything that starts with fixed space as, there's one word in the middle, and ends with et, so you'll be able to see everything that's part of it, right? And because I have put in star, the end thing can be anything, but it should have one word before et. So if you look at asset, so using these two combination, which is star and question mark, you can surely find different types of objects that are available in your AL Explorer. So let me know how happy or how excited you are by looking at the wildcard support with AL Explorer. Let me know into the comment section of this video. At this point, you know the drill. If you like the content, hit the like button. If you think this is shareable, where will help your fellow developers and consultants, do share it on social media. And if you haven't, please do subscribe to the channel, because you will be missing a lot of fun, and it happens. If you are not subscribed to a channel and there's a video comes in, and because you're busy and you don't pay attention to it because you're not subscribed, it goes down in the feed as more and more videos are coming, and you miss out on important updates. So if it is worth, please do subscribe to the channel. I'll see you sooner than later into the next video, and there are a lot coming on BC25. Till then, keep learning and keep sharing whatever you're learning. Have a nice day, and see you soon.